You're listening to episode 6 of the new Laxin at the Lair. Tonight we have a very special guest, Joshua Emerson. He's a very special comedian, blowing up locally here in Denver, Colorado. But right now, I'm one of your hosts, Truffles. I'm going to do my new dollar scoop jokes. It's funny how these people immediately left, but I might have. They're like, comedy? I don't like that. That's weird. I lost 80 pounds. Right? Rachel, make some noise. Tad, everybody, active listening. Right? Shut the fuck up so I can do the jokes. But I lost 80 pounds, so I've been trying to eat healthier. The other day I went to Subway. And you order your sandwich, you get it toasted, you customize it. What doesn't happen is the lady telling you for 2 sandwiches, that'll be $38.
What happened to the $5?
I know. Now I have to be the other grown-up on this side of the transaction. No. That's perfect hype man shit. But I do agree with this, with both reasons. However, what doesn't happen at the end of my Subway transaction is me asking the person to put it back. The other day my card got declined at 7-Eleven and they took my glizzy and put it back on the roller. I have been trying to watch what I eat though, and the other day I spent 30 minutes calorie counting miso soup. Over 10 calories for half an hour. And then I got home and made the miso soup, and right under the instructions it says, this item may contain lead. Thank God I'm watching what I eat. Yeah. I went to Dollar Scoop the other day, and a lot of people don't know about Dollar Scoop. It's like a greasy Chipotle, but for Chinese food. You go, you get a couple scoops of Chinese food, you get some fried rice, it's like $7, right? The other day I went, I got, a couple combos. They told me it would be $38. And I'm like, well, you better unscoop it. Jimmy John's, they have milestones and rewards on their app. And they have the sandwich-o-meter, which is a reward. It's an accolade, it's a milestone on their app. And when I open it, it says, Aaron, you've eaten 260 inches of sandwich. That's not a reward, knowing I've had 21 and a half feet of sandwich. That's 2 vaulted ceilings of sandwich. That doesn't make me feel good about myself, Hey Tony, can you go in the back and just tell me what's back there in regards to what I'm wearing?
Fishing gear.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fishing gear. And people were asking if it was a bit, and I was hoping Tony would go do that so I could fish for some compliments, because I didn't catch anything today. However, I am slowly getting addicted to bowling. It's very weird. I love bowling. I love it. I've been waiting like 3.5 minutes to talk about bowling.
I would stick with bowl, buddy.
I'm trying to go back to laser tag, fool. Because I am not good at fucking bowling. I'll tell you that right now. It's like bingo. I've been 1 number off for the last 3 years. Speaking of laser tag though, does anybody have any questionable tattoos? No? No. I've thought about all of my life decisions. Fuck yourself. I want to get one of those UV ink, tattoos. But I want like a teardrop. Like a teardrop UV tattoo. Will you let me finish the joke, lady? But I want it on my forehead. Because I'm really sweaty. But also so I can look really cool at laser tag.
That's the moment.
Yeah. I host karaoke sometimes. My nickname is Truffles, which is funny because every KJ's nickname is like they're a laser tag arena aficionado. Sexy Jesus, Truffles. I got fired from a job recently for starting a karaoke riot. That's weird. So, thank you. I got court on Tuesday. Has anybody ever been to jail? I had to go to jail one time. No, but I had to turn myself in, which is crazy. You know, when somebody's like, "Hey, you have to turn yourself in." I had to turn myself in for a ticket I didn't know I had. Right? And I went to the jail. And I was like, "Hey, I have to turn myself in." And the sheriff looked at me and said, "We don't do that here." So they sent me to the police station on Colfax and Clarkson. So I had to walk into the police station and look at another gentleman in the eyeballs. And he's like, "Sir, can I help you?" I'm like, "I don't know, do you take walk-ins?" And then he took me back to jail. Speaking of questionable tattoos, nobody really has any questionable tattoos?
It's a communist world.
What's up? Oh, well, then he's just a questionable person. I have a tattoo, and it spells out in Barbie cursive, BITCH, and I have it on my butt. I was on a lot of mushrooms, and I got a bitch-ass tattoo. My little bitch-ass tattoo. I thought it was so funny. This little Barbie cursive bitch tattoo on my ass. Until I went to jail. Then all of a sudden I'm the most popular person, I guess. Who's got a driver's license? I don't. Crazy. I failed my driver's test the other day. I passed the written one. But I failed the driving one. And you know when you're like younger and you fail your driving test and you just go practice? I'm almost 30 years old. So when I failed my driving test, I just had to say, "Thank you, have a good day," and then get in my car and drive away in the traffic. So, fun fact for you. All right, I'm going to do a couple impressions and then bring up the real special guest of this evening. All right, this first one is it's football Sunday. We'll do it. This is John Madden as a ghost. John Madden as a ghost.
Do not laugh.
Boom. See what you're going to do is you're going to hide under the bed and you're going to pop out and boom, you got yourself a scare. At the end of the set, somebody will laugh. All right, this next one is a... Rachel, pay attention over here, all right? This next one is a detective with bad posture, all right? Detective with bad posture. I have a hunch.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you. All right, this last one is new. This last one is very new. This is a deaf goose. It's a deaf goose. Remember when the city like killed all those geese and gave it to the homeless? That was weird. I was like, I hope they have ovens. All right, guys, I'm Aaron Wentz. I'm one of your hosts this evening. Your very special guest this evening is Tony, who's walking towards me very slowly. He's gonna grab at my wiener. This is all being recorded for the
You wish.
FCC. All right, your very special guest this evening. There's a lot of insane stuff that we're gonna get into shortly after his comedy. You know, Netflix is a joke. He's done. He's done High Plains Comedy Fest. He's got a lot of stuff coming out. He is the voice of the Colorado Mammoths.
Not anymore.
Keep going for Joshua Emerson, everybody.
I'm not the voice of the Colorado Mammoths. I used to be, and they fired me, and it hurts my feeling that he said that, all right? That's an old credit, man. Everybody boo Truffles right now. All right, now everybody boo Truffles like you're John Madden, all right? Oh man, John Madden, it's a joke. I was doing a callback, you know what I mean? Because I was paying attention. That's what happened there. Hi. Hey, make some noise if you're alive, huh? Make some noise. All right, now make some noise if you like dick. Come on, let me hear you. Oh wow, a lot of. All right, make some noise if you like clit. Come on. It's so hard to find, you know. It's not that hard to find. It really isn't. I don't get that. All right. Hello, everybody. My name's Josh. I'm Native American. All right, Colorado native without the bumper sticker, huh? That's it. Thank you for laughing at that. That's my opening thing to show that I know how to write jokes. You know, it's crazy when you're in the city and you're a Native American. You're asked to be an ambassador. That happens to me all the time. I do like sharing information. Like this is true. When natives graduate college, they like to post their graduation photos with a caption that says, "I and my ancestors' wildest dreams, wildest." You went to Arizona State, bitch. Calm down, okay? Last week I snorted cocaine off a Caucasian woman's titty. If anybody's our ancestors' wildest dreams, it's fucking me, okay? I did that joke in Colorado Springs, and after the show, a fat white man came up to me, and he's like, "Titty line?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do a titty line." Yeah, thank you. Awesome. I like when I started going up, they started talking louder. That was my favorite thing about it. They're like, "We are actively not going to be engaged in this." And I could talk about them the entire night, too. They got Adidas, you got pockets. That's cool. They got a lot of pockets on their pants. Like cargo pants, you know?
A lot of fucking stuff.
That's true, man. Cargo pants are fun. Great place to hide drugs. Great place to hide drugs. I like that. I like that they're texting on Tinder right now. You know what I mean? Just got to set up the rest of the night. I see you, girlies. Hell yeah. I'm proud of you, okay? All right. I like how Rachel. Give it up for Rachel, everybody. Come on. I'm just saying. I like how they had to continue the conversation, but they did clap. That was really sweet of them. I like that aspect of it, you know? Yeah, his friend is doing something. That's cool. I am Navajo, try to learn my language. The Nebazad, as it's known. This is true. When Navajos don't have any words for the phrase, "I'm sorry." Who knew my ex-girlfriend was Navajo? Okay, come on now. Okay. This is also true. There's no word in the Navajo language for the phrase, "I'm sorry." That's a joke I just did right now. There's not. The Navajo word for butthole literally translates to the pink skin inside the hole, and that made me proud to be Navajo, okay? I come from explorers, dog. You don't find out that there's pink skin inside the hole without doing a little bit of digging, you know what I mean? If you don't eat ass, you're a colonizer, all right? That's all. And if you do eat ass, ma'am, you're a colonizer. Come on now, all right. Yeah. My favorite part about eating ass, thank you for asking, it's the tang. Second part about eating ass that I love is the bacon bits at the very end. You know what I mean? She's like, "Why are you talking directly to me?" It's fine. Have you ever eaten ass, man? Respectfully? I mean,
Only on Tuesday.
Only on Tuesdays. I will gladly pay you for ass today if you give me ass on Tuesday. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Sometimes on Thursday.
Sometimes, yeah, you get it. That's right. I only know it for the hamburgers. You know what I mean? Ass eating. Have you guys eaten ass over there? Make some noise. I just want to hear. Yeah, clap if you've eaten ass before. Yeah, you guys. No? You haven't? What is it about it that bugs you about it?
Poop.
It's the poop?
Yeah.
Well, I make them take showers first. Do you not trust your partners? I'm not saying eat ass on the first date unless you're dirty, you know? But I'm like, you know, like if you have a significant other, like why wouldn't you get down there?
It's just not my thing.
It's just not your thing?
Poop comes from there.
Poop comes from there?
Stand my ground on that.
Yeah, poop comes from there? I guess But it's clean though. I don't like. You have a mustache. Are you worried that the poop's gonna get like stuck in there? Like,
Actually,
yeah.
Actually, yes.
Damn, man. So what do you guys eat pussy?
Still got probably some burritos.
Yeah?
Left over from a few days ago.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was a great story. I love that, man. Yeah, fuck yeah. I get it. You guys want me to get off the acid? That's fine. I served 6 years in the United States Marine Corps. Wow. Sorry, that's where I learned how to eat ass, okay? It's my favorite joke. Yeah. I don't know, man. It is where I learned how to eat ass. There was a stripper named Yolanda, which was always going to be with me, man. It was in the club. This is just us now. Like, I've totally changed off of my material. I just want to flesh this out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, her name was Yolanda. It was Young Money on, like, it was on, you know what I mean? It was like in the backstage. She trapped me. I was 18. I was a Marine, you know? And she was like, this guy's dumb. He just got paid, you know? And she invited me up to the thing. I'm like, oh, what's happening up here? And, you know, that happens up there. And I just remember it was like, Make Your Bed Rock by Young Money, you know? And so every time I hear that song now, I'm like, what is she doing, man? Yolanda's probably dead. She was 37. I was 19, she was 37. I ate her ass. You guys are back in. I like that. I like that about you, huh? Anyways, I'm an actor. I can't tell you where I work because of a non-disclosure, but it rhymes with Casa Bonita. It's Casa Bonita. I work at Casa. It's down the street. It's on Colfax. I did that today, in fact. I'm not a diver. Yeah, fuck you. I do that every time and people laugh and it hurts my feelings every time. I'm one of the people that dresses up as the gorilla, you know, which is a great way to pay rent. You guys don't, this isn't interesting to you? That's fine, thank you, I appreciate you, but no, it's fun. Every day I wake up, I pop an Audible, and I put on that mask and I disassociate. Go look for a little toddler to fuck with, you know what I mean? It's crazy, I've been doing that for years. It's just nice to get finally paid for it. I'm gonna get the one on the end. I like you. You have a very... Yeah. I mean, have you been to Casa Bonita? Do you know what it is? It's like,
on the waiting list.
It's like, well...
I went to Casa Bonita before it was like Casa Bonita.
Yeah, before it was good, you know?
Before it was like good, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's crazy. They used to like smoke weed on top of the waterfall right there. Inside, they would watch people. They would smoke weed and they would just look down on everybody and it smelled like shit, but it was fine because you're a little kid. It was crazy. One of my friends, there's 4 girls that are part of Old Casa that are now New Casa. They're the ones that developed the gorilla character. They're called the Gorilla Girlies. One of them, Rochelle, she was talking about this guy. She was like, yeah, I fucked this guy, one of the divers, on the top of the waterfall right there. And then the next week he did a dive and he hit his head and he was paralyzed for the rest of his life. I'm like, what? Why are you telling me this? This is orientation, you know? But, yeah, I love that place so much because there is so much cum everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, that $40 million did not cover it up. Like, you can feel like like the stank is in the air. You know what I mean? The amount of times that they've done cocaine in the back, like you can feel like they've put, like Matt and Trey, they put so much money into it, but you can, like, that stank never wears off. Like, you can feel it as you're walking around, you know? I don't know, thank you. The job I had before this, much more wholesome. I worked at the Denver Zoo. It's kind of beautiful when you think about it. I went from the zoo working with gorillas to Casa Bonita working as a gorilla, all right? Full circle, you know, career advancement. I'm climbing that banana tree, okay? I'm gonna get there one day. I love the fucking zoo, man. Yeah, I learned so much shit. Like when eagles fuck, when they do it in midair, they have to stop flapping their wings to do it, which means that they're plummeting towards the ground as they're copulating. So fucking hot, okay? That's why eagles come so fast, okay? And that's what I was telling my girlfriend, you know? I'm not premature, I'm patriotic, all right? It's good enough for that great American bird. It's good enough for me, okay? This is also true when hippos, when they take shits, when they defecate, they take their little tail and they fling it around in a circle, fling shit all around them. And then they'll just make eye contact with you and throw their little hippo head back and laugh. Rah, 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 rah. Who knew my ex-girlfriend was a hippopotamus? Okay, come on now, all right? Oh, man. The zoo is a crazy place, man. I remember last Halloween, I was like doing customer service stuff, and like people came in costumes, and people were like walking on like, that's a great giraffe costume, you look great. And then like when people didn't have costumes and they were just like pushing their like kid in a stroller, I'd be like, that's a great Mark Zuckerberg, which I thought was cute, you know? And then what a manager from the zoo came out, and she like walked toward me. I was like, that's a great George Bush. And she looked at me, she's like, what? And then the next morning, my boss called me in to work, and she was like, Josh, did you say that Leslie looked like George Bush? I'm like, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. I absolutely did. I didn't get fired. I got a raise. You know, everybody hates Leslie. Thank you. I like how I'm getting each one of you at different points. You know what I mean? Like I'll hook you, and then you're like, let's go back to what I was doing. I love this, man. My dad didn't love me growing up. I am desperate for validation, all right? That's why I eat ass, if you really want to know. That's why I get down in there. You're the only one that stayed with me the whole time, and even with you, it's been a roller coaster. This is beautiful, man. I don't know, man. I got my degree in economics, and this is what I do for a living, which economically poor decision. I gotta tell you that. I went to a place down in Durango, Colorado called Fort Lewis. I don't know, anybody go to Spoken?
I know that place.
You know that place? Great place to buy cocaine. That's right.
That ain't a lie.
That ain't a lie. It is not. Durango's a weird town, man. Every year they have this thing called the Durango Cowboy Poetry Festival, where like people from all over the country come and do cowboy poetry, and they dress up like cowboys from the 1800s. And if you're a native that does a lot of edibles like me, that shit is wild, man. I remember the first time I saw it, I walked out, I was like, don't shoot! I'm not a part of it. It made me into a Republican. I was walking around with a sign going like, go back to where you came from. Build the wall. They have a tuition waiver for natives, and as a part of that, a lot of like relatives will go to school together. I actually went to college with my mom, which was so fun, man. I would go to her house, she'd cook me dinner, I'd smoke her weed, you know, I'd help her cheat on statistics homework, you know, beautiful thing. But there's some college experiences you don't want to share with your mom. And that happened to me, because I like to date white women, because I like to make my ancestors cry, you know, but I'd never date a white girl named Dakota or Cheyenne, because I'm Navajo and I'm loyal. It also doesn't make any sense to me. What if I name my daughter Caucasia? Fucking gross. I hate that. So I was taking this girl, Caucasia, out on a date downtown in Durango. And my mom comes in and she sees us. And I'm like, hey mom, how you doing? She's like, oh son, how you doing? And she sees my date, she goes, quiet. Goes to another part of the bar. I turn to my dad, it's like, my mom's acting weird. She's like, that's your mom? It's like, yeah, that's my mom. She's like, that's crazy. I fucked your mom. Which is wild. Because first of all, no you didn't, all right? Show some respect, that's my mother. You made love to her if you did anything at all. Second of all, I didn't know that me and my mom had the same taste in women. I didn't even know my mom was gay. You know what I mean? It's nice to know, like, that's where I get this from, right? And it hit me like a ton of bricks, just all these friends my mom would bring around me growing up that would just try to stepdad me in Birkenstock. She'd be like, hey there, Tiger, you want to throw the softball around? The real question you all should be asking yourself is, did I go on and hook up with that white girl, huh? Am I Eskimo brothers with my mothers? What do you guys think? My round of applause. Do you think I did it, huh? Do you guys think I did it?
Yeah,
You're goddamn right I did, okay? You know how rare it is to do that side of Alabama, okay? It's a Pokemon badge. Y'all been great. Hey, give it up for your host, everybody. My name's Josh.
room for Joshua Emerson, everybody. I also worked at Casa Bonita. That was weird. You said you went to the old Casa Bonita? Remember when it was like jail? And you had to stand in line, and then they slid out your wet Band-Aid enchiladas from the wall, and then you went and sat with your race. That was weird. One more time for Joshua Emerson, everybody. We're gonna take like a 5-minute break and then talk about what Josh has been doing around town. He's got stuff on NPR coming up. He's got stuff at the Denver Art Museum coming up, so stay tuned. This episode has been sponsored by Demi's Animal Rescue Catalog Thrift Store and Electric Grenade Photography out of our, Denver, Colorado.
I think Emma's nickname should be Hillary Clinton.
Hillary can't find a Clint.
Monica Lewinsky, maybe.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm going political with it.
Who was the other lady that Clinton was in a scandal with?
There's Monica Lewinsky.
No, there's another person.
Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica. That should be Emma.
Oh,
Jessica?
the other Monica.
Yeah.
Not
Wait till you see the differential.
I just have to say, I've heard like 1,000.
Josh, you look more like Monica than Emma.
1,000, at least 1,000 comedians talk about how they can't find a clip.
Yeah?
What the fuck, dude?
Well, they're comedians.
Aim high.
Swing low.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting. Aim high. It's
Aim
not
high.
on the bottom.
Yeah. Spend more than 5 seconds on it. I think it's not actually that hard to find. I think it's more like a point of like comedians are like
Finding a vagina.
selfish.
You're all virgins.
Land it.
No wonder you can't find the clit. Seen a
They've
pussy.
never seen one.
Dude, they've never seen this.
Dude,
Yeah.
the first time I tried to finger a girl, I didn't know that the hole was down. So like I was just like, I had her down, just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Here
So
we
like,
go.
please quit touching me like that. I was really tired at work the other day, and somebody had a snack on the table, and I thought it said "finger blasted goldfish."
Like all the goldfish have been finger blasted, or is it like you eat the goldfish and then you go finger blast
Well,
somebody else?
Like cheddar finger blasted goldfish. I think I just broke this mic stand until he saw me do it.
Good for you.
It's on camera.
All right, everybody. You ready for question number 1?
Yeah!
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nobody cares.
We're live though.
Nice, thanks Tyree. I appreciate it. I like how you made no noise, but
I don't want to be in the audio.
Audio.
Oh, you're too late,
Yeah.
No, 'cause
Tyree.
you told me to say something.
Oh, my Manta. Who's ready for question number 1?
All right.
Contestant number 1, if you were on a date, well, just kidding.
You know how many crazy murderers and shit were on that show?
One crazy murderer.
2, 3? He said 3. Name them.
You know,
The one like that they did a show about, but also Ted Bundy was on it.
I don't believe that. That seems like some AI stuff that Tony watches at 3 in the morning.
Full
But,
of Ted
Burt
Bundy.
Reynolds was on it.
oh yeah, Burt Reynolds has been on a lot of things.
Did you see that? There's like a clip of Burt Reynolds like fighting the
Jeff Dunham?
No, the host of like Double Dare, like the Nickelodeon show. Yeah, on the Tonight Show.
Oh,
yeah.
there's also one where he's fighting with the guy from Sweet Eats or whatever. Fuck. It used to be like one of those Food Channel shows. Mark.
Did you see where he's fighting with Laurie Anderson? No, he never did.
Dude, I'm loving this momentum right now, dog.
Yeah. What the fuck were we talking about 2 seconds ago?
Oh,
Question
first
number 1.
Thank you. If I were a worm, would you suck off my top or my bottom? Just kidding.
Top, but I cut your hands off 2 tops. So.
I think
Tony,
it's
what's question
gonna
number
go
1?
Either way.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy?
I started comedy in Durango, Colorado, 2018. So what's that? Put that me close to 8 years now.
Yeah.
February of 2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I gotta follow up. How was your first gig?
I'll tell you this.
well, that's what. Go ahead.
Well, I just say if you're gonna start comedy, do it in a small scene because it's like you get booked for shows way earlier than you should. Like, people are nice to you. They just like the idea that you're pursuing comedy.
Yeah.
Like, if you started even here in Denver or something like that, it's like people will actively try to get you to quit like right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah.
because there's like over 300 active comedians in Denver alone.
Yeah.
So it's like, person with a 9-to-5 job who's just doing this because they're bored. Please go to improv.
Excuse me.
For real though.
300 comedians or 300 people trying.
No, active comedians.
Getting paid?
No, like, not getting paid. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like open mic comedians that you have to compete with. To the point that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about like, comedy or shit. I'm talking about like open mic shit.
Yeah. Yeah, 300. I'd say it's even bigger, like people who just like did comedy on stage this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of like fantasy footballers.
Exactly. So like when I say 300, it's like somebody who's going to do it for 6 months.
Yeah.
Or it's like randos and newbies, and it's an on average number. All right.
That you just made up.
Yeah.
Emma's inspiring.
Well, no. I didn't make that number up. That's what they tell me when they don't book me for stuff.
Yeah, I thought you'd quit, honestly, man.
Well, that's because I have my daughter.
You're still around.
That's what everybody, like Corey Stevens, he's like, hey, it's good to see you out. And I'm like, I have a child. Yeah, I have a child.
And she's like old now.
Yeah, she'll be 9 soon.
She can like remember you being a bad father of you.
I hope to God not. If I start being one now,
that's what I'm saying.
yes,
That's what I'm saying.
yes.
At that age.
But before this, it's gray area. Question number 2.
What was your first paid gig?
First paid gig, Elliot Weber gave it to me. It was at a bar called Starlight in Durango, Colorado. It was all right. I did this. No, it was bad actually. I bombed my ass off, and it was tough because I like this girl that had just rejected me. Her ex-boyfriend was on the show and so I was trying to, and he wasn't even doing comedy. He was doing music. He was a little fucker around. Dude, I'm so pissed. He lives in Denver now. Alex Blocker's his name. Why am I shouting him out? It doesn't matter.
Please.
Edit that out.
Beware.
No, we are not editing. We are fucking adding him.
We're name dropping.
Wait a
We ain't
minute.
bitches for.
Was his last name Blocker?
Yes.
That cock blocking motherfucker.
Says Tony.
Yeah. Anyways, I bombed my ass right in front of him, man. It was great, man. Jesse, oh man. She's like, she made the right choice. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What'd you get paid?
I got paid $15.
Whoa. There you go.
$5 meat.
We should start keeping track of everybody's and
Like where it's at.
yeah, see what everybody's pretty average right now.
Yeah.
15, 20 bucks.
There's been a few that like, I haven't been paid yet. I'm like, well, you're getting paid tonight.
What's the most you've ever been paid for a music video?
We did. I was with Lion Bitch. We got $1,500.
Whoa.
So we each got $300. At Larimer Lounge, by the way. Scott that runs Live Nation. Like, she needs to plug it, but that was awesome.
Yeah. It's crazy how Live Nation has taken up so many of those rooms here.
Not this one.
That's right. That's right.
So do you have anything exciting coming up right now?
Me?
Hey, that's for the end of the thing.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, little
Well,
teaser.
we'll
Little
start-
teaser.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3.
Your turn there, Mr. Questioner.
Okay,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You know, the preparation is coming through.
Yeah.
I love it.
H. But, all right, so normally when we ask these questions, it falls into, like, we ask paid gig, and then it falls into A, it's a 2-part question.
All right.
A, what's your, like, touring status as far as, like, we both know you've been on the road.
Sure.
So just kind of highlight that. And then, your craziest gig. It could be while you're on the road or local or etc.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I am touring. I have a Native American comedy showcase called Bad Indian. We did it at Netflix as a joke. SF Sketch Fest. We did it 2 nights ago on Friday night in Rapid City, man. We had over 100 people come out, and it's crazy. Like if you trying to like book something and like have people from a town that doesn't know you, like give you money, you know, it's a wild thing.
Okay.
But if you do it, if you're able to do that, and you're like. You can do that. You can do that to pay rent. Like comedy will always be there for you if you're funny enough and you're able to get people to come see you. You know what I
I
mean?
think if you have the heart, you know, like
Yeah, because most of the time when you start going out on the road, you really don't make money. You lose a lot of money.
You sleep on fucking couches, you sleep on floors, you eat 2-for-1 peanuts and Mickeys,
and you barely make rent that month.
But you made fucking like 10 people laugh.
Exactly.
And they, you know, follow you on Instagram, you know, so.
Yeah.
I think you start out on a floor and you're like, oh shit, this is uncomfortable in hell. And then in the end of the tour, you're like, it's carpet.
That's true.
It's true, right?
I slept in a hotel bed with Jeff Stonick, all right?
Yeah.
So, it's not hot.
Have you done Savage Henry?
I have done Savage. I love Savage.
So that just happened, and I slept in a bed with Jesse Head, and we shared a room with Ben Kalina and Andrew Holmgren.
Yeah.
So there was 4 guys in 2 beds.
Yeah. Smells like shit.
I'm sleeping
don't
on
say.
the carpet. I'm not sleeping in that bed.
But I feel like when you start doing that shit, it makes it easier when they're like,
It's
hey, we give you a hotel room.
And this last one was nice. So Josh Horney's out of Albuquerque. I had him headline, and instead of just buying him the ticket to Rapid City, I bought him a ticket to Denver. And then me, Jeff, and Josh, we road tripped up because I think that's an essential part about building relationships in comedy.
Right.
Is are you good on the road? You know what I mean, can we live with each other? Can we spend the night at a hotel in the room together? You
It's
know?
like, who are you as a human?
Period of time.
Who are you as a human?
Yeah. What podcast do you like? Are you you know?
Stonick and I rode back from San Francisco on the road, and I slept a lot. But no, definitely when you're like in the middle of nowhere with just a comedian, you're like, all right, I guess I'm either gonna get murdered or this guy's cool.
Yeah. Or you're gonna like listen about his takes on The Office. You know what I mean? And you're just like you're trying to find each other. And comics, some of them are really interesting, and some of them are like the worst. Not the worst people in the world, but
Depends on like a Wayne McCracken versus
yeah. Dude, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
not since Kill Tony.
Yeah.
When everybody comes in
Did he
here,
do
it's like,
good?
he did a minute, and no, he did not.
Why is it Tony? Why is it Tony?
Whoa. Nobody said if it's with an I, an E, or a Y.
See you later.
Yes. Keep Tony alive. That's a show you should start here.
Kill Tony, Tony, Tony.
No, kill a.
So like Josh and I were friends off of like Facebook.
Yeah.
When he was in Durango with Joel.
Oh, Jill.
Yeah, Jill and I just she got me some shows in Vegas at a all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant that didn't have any sushi.
You smell like dead fish?
Well, no, they just changed locations, and then the host was like a freestyle rapper, white guy.
Yeah.
And then the opening act was a freestyle rapper, white guy.
And then comedy, baby.
Well, I was like, do you like impressions? And I hear, like, you don't believe. And it's Donald Trump. Like, a guy dressed as Donald Trump walking in to do impressions at this open mic at an all-you-can-eat sushi. So Jill's, whatever. But, like, same with, like, obviously you, I'm going to shout out Tyree. Like, watching you guys do your thing. Like, I've known Tyree since he hosted the fucking open mic at Improv, right? That was in the fucking foyer, right? And then Tyree's doing, I support Tyree like a motherfucker. You doing shit in Durango and then coming up here, I was like, I believe in the dead room and all that shit.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was cool to see you guys go from like mutiny to what you're doing now.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, that means a lot. It's crazy. Jill Carlson, she always says this to me. She was like, out of all the Dead Room boys, I thought you were going to quit first. I was like, why would you say that to my face?
In my marital bed.
She's fine. She ruined that festival down there. And it was like every year I got to go back down and be a college kid again for like a weekend, you know what I mean? And all she had to do was just keep it going, and she did it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't tap into this. She will.
I don't want to do that. She's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Jill's up,
know how to
yeah.
pick
She's
up
nice, but
boys
just
and
also
girls, too.
it's weird. But
Growth is weird, man. It's because it's like you have to like jump on the opportunities as they come. You got to be okay with being uncomfortable and then trying to fight your way out of it.
Exactly.
Like, and you got to be consistent. Like you got to like put in the work all the fucking time and be okay with that just being a part of your life. Like this isn't temporary. You want it.
yeah, it's never black and white. It's always grayscale.
Yeah.
It's always a time between times.
We got to bring up the craziest gig because I had a crazy.
Well, that's what the second part of the question was.
Craziest gig. This is actually where you first, I think, saw me. And this wasn't even like a gig. This was just like.
That was fucking insane.
Yeah.
I just tell you.
Yes.
That was when I saw your face on stage. I nearly lost my mind. Everything inside of me just.
Like that guy? That guy? So we did Portugal the Man. They do Red Rocks every year, and they have a living landing dog where they get natives to come out and be like, you know, talk about whatever they want. It's like, this is your time. And so I had just gone through a divorce with my job. And he was like, hey, come do it. I was like, yeah. So I did one joke just to be like, I did Red Rocks. And then, yeah, I just like shouted so much all live energy, man. I loved it so much.
That was probably one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen. Like, because we didn't really know each other at the time either.
Yeah.
So, and Portugal the Man's my favorite band.
Oh, it was such a good show too.
And they killed it. That's actually probably the best I think they've sounded in a few years. But yeah, that was an incredible experience. How did you land that? Did they just contact you, or what was the?
So I know the guy. His name's Walt Poirier. He's pretty big in the native art world, and so he knows Portugal the Man personally.
Very cool.
And so that's why they always contact him, and then he'll always get a group of people to go up.
And he's done a wonderful job every year that I've seen him.
Yeah.
He does an amazing job of folks
Different
with a
people.
good message and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really cool to see all of that. But yeah, that was so crazy. That was wild. But you walk on stage, I was like, wait.
That's
And
nice.
it was when I just started working at the bar too, so it was just kind of one of those random things that
Yeah.
I'm just knowing everybody in the comedy scene now, baby, you know?
It was just like it was like 9,000 people. It was pretty almost sold out. It was just like seeing all those people,
Wow.
and you're like,
It was crazy.
and you're like, are y'all ready to see Portugal? And then they have them yell
And
back
you
at
nailed
you.
it too. You did such a great job.
Thank you.
Fit, 10 out of 10.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
I just went on a little mini tour because I went and saw my granddad. But I went to McCook, Nebraska, and this 300-pound guy that looked like Hulk Hogan winked at me and grabbed my leg.
What'd you do about it, huh?
I was like, I went to the guy and like, I was standing there and I was like, hey man, I'm not gonna end up in the back of a pickup truck, am I?
Podcast, ready?
Only if you like Dachshunds.
It's like you're in Nebraska, man. Every girl that's 18 runs, and every guy here is just gay as hell.
If it's not ribbed like corn, I don't want it.
That was the craziest thing that happened to me. Like I was a little freaked out. That guy was huge. He could have literally grabbed my head and took me out the door.
I'm only homophobic if they could beat my ass. All right?
I know. I was just like, what do you rub my leg? If you like Vic, is like,
You know, I like to say that Tony won all those fights, but
you do have a rainbow unicorn on your arm.
sometimes the Squire sisters got them.
But I was by myself.
Stay in the bit. Stay in the bit.
I was by myself, and I enjoyed being by myself.
I was by myself down in the.
I don't know if I could do like a month by myself, but a week.
Oh, a month by yourself?
I know people that are out there on the road forever. by
Like Dante's
themselves.
Inferno. Fucking
Same hell
chill.
It's almost like being a
Chill.
priest.
It's all treacherous.
What?
Well, you know when you go to these small towns, right?
All right, yeah.
Go on.
Every girl that's there is taken. So if you try to pick up somebody, you're gonna get killed. Like it's just like you gotta be careful where you tread the
You just gotta be
water.
quick. You just gotta be fast.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
mean, it's
pass it.
different if you're like in San
I
Francisco.
tell my friends that all the time. I'm like, you can break a lot of laws. You just have to be quick.
Yeah.
Just don't be fucking stupid. Just take the left on the fucking
There's nothing like
street.
hearing.
Be fast.
Eastbound and down.
Here.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
You tell me, Tony.
Let's see. Is big.
All right, real fast. Sorry, Tony. I didn't mean to drive.
You should actually list this.
Don't do that to him.
I know. Like 5 seconds into it,
I
I'm
mean,
like,
we got 5 questions. We always forget like 3 of them.
no, we know that, but.
I like how you throw it to him. It's like dial-up internet. You know what I mean? And then you're like, no, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna take this back. Bro.
Actually, I need the phone. That's hilarious. I was talking to my daughter about fax machines the other day. She was like, "Can I call my mom?" I'm like, "No, I'm out of minutes." But earlier, before we get into the next part, I wanted to talk about Casa Bonita.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Also, you had a joke about, obviously, about being native, and you can have this.
Famously.
Yeah, famously, yeah. Netflix is a joke. NPR. But I think it's hilarious how all these ladies are like, yeah, indigenous people, blah 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 blah,
Yeah.
and then date John Smith or whatever his name is from Pocahontas, the white man. What? I'm just saying that a lot of people are poser ass hoes, right?
Are you saying that a lot of Native women like to date John Smith?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it does happen a lot.
Yeah.
I do it the other way. You know what I mean?
You're kind of like Team Jacob.
Exactly. Yeah. Bella!
Yeah, thank you for. Yeah. You better hold on tighter, Spider Monkey.
I was gonna say I never dated a Hispanic or a native, and then I realized Hispanic is country.
No, Tony, these are things you don't say into a microphone.
I like that. That's an old white man
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean?
I'm 5th generation, like, Denver. And people are like, so you're Spanish. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Yeah, they do. Especially ones that go to college. They'll go to college and then they'll pick up a white boy. Like,
It drives
along
me
the way.
insane. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
A white boy along the way, just like a carton of milk.
Oh, dude, they're so easy to get. You know, white boys are so dumb.
Yeah.
I am not white.
Just a.
It is funny. It is. It's more like I always say love is love. All right.
Yeah. ELE. Everybody love everybody.
There's something funny about like reverse colonization.
Like a French Nigerian with a Vietnamese person.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're like, that's good for you.
Man, I love banana ketchup.
I got in a big argument with this guy. He's like, yeah, we got to get rid of the immigrants. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking immigrant. I'm an immigrant.
Oh.
My mom came over on a boat, saw the Statue of Liberty from Germany.
Doing blackface with the Three Stooges.
I am not native. Although I did have a customer one time who's like, you're a racist piece of shit. I'm like, my mom's black. He stared at me for like 20 minutes and
Like, man, this is the actor from Powder.
He's like, yeah, I got dad's side of the family.
I was gonna say something, but
go ahead.
No, I forgot what I was gonna
Basically
say.
into his eyes. That was
I don't know.
cute.
Tony interrupted me. Casa Bonita, I was asking
Oh,
about.
Casa Bonita. Fuck yeah, I
It's
cannot
fine.
forget
I
Casa
haven't been to the new one yet. I actually used to work with Dana, the chef,
Yeah.
back in the day. She's
She doesn't really work there.
well, I mean,
Well, she's an executive.
She made the menu and fucked the guy and then got out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, as you should as a woman.
So,
Yeah, the chef now is he used to do comedy in Florida, which is interesting.
it's not the guy, what's his name?
I forget his name. Right.
Alright.
He's not good, everybody.
He's not, but he is pissed at, he hates the entertainers for that reason, being like, I could do what you do.
Do you know the guy who's like Bard?
Okay.
Which one?
The Bart,
Oh yeah, which part?
Right, well,
the white guy, chubby white guy.
Yeah, Rob.
The whole time I worked there, everybody thought I was him or a dishwasher. It was so fucking annoying. And then the whole time I'm like on a ladder and they're walking around like, and I'm like, I'm going to a fucking open mic tonight. So
He lives like 2 blocks away from here. He's like, he's gonna be here tonight. That's funny.
fucking get him down here. I'll fucking show you what's up.
I got my
He's taller.
Cosmanita story. I have a friend of mine, Greg, and he used to be do the dives, like out the high dive for it. And he was all fucking drunk, and he ran up there and dived off the fucking thing, and they were like, oh my, this is old Cosmanita.
Yeah.
There's like a
Before
12-year-old
cameras.
kid, like, don't do that. So do that.
But I was in the art department, so
Crazy.
you know, it is funny listening to other people talk about working at Casa Bonita now.
It's beautiful work too. Like all the new stuff. It's like what they did well is they're like, what was like the shared vision of Casa Bonita that we had from our childhood, and how do we get that back again?
Okay, because like in the documentary they showed like the history and shit, and like in the lobby they showed the history, and like, you know, being from Denver, being right down the street, I was born at Sloan's Lake essentially, so like watching that show was crazy. But now that when you were earlier like, oh, I work at Casa Bonita as the man bear pig.
Not allowed to say it.
Yeah,
They made it. They gave us a costume. All right? Here's the other.
it's weird.
Here's the other thing. All right. It's not Man Bear Pig. All right. It's Man Bear Pig's child. Okay.
When I worked there, it was man bear pig.
Man Bear Pig is a deadbeat dad. Okay. It was Chiquita's the old gorilla. All right. Man Bear Pig. They had a kid, and that's who Moco is. He's a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
He's been abandoned by his parents.
So we had an on-site carpenter.
That sounds like me on a good day.
We had an on-site carpenter that we had to let go because he sexually harassed the lady in the gorilla suit on one of the test suits.
Which one? The short Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Dude, I was flirting with a lot. Oh, I shouldn't be saying those in the microphone. There was a lot of those cleaning people. I was like,
Oh.
Everyone speak English.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like innocent because their husbands were an engineer.
Yeah, I just remember the old days of Casa Bonita. There'd be this Mexican, like, making tortillas up front. Like, and as
still
you
got
walk
Mexican
in,
making tortillas?
Is she still making tortillas?
No.
It's gonna be like 100.
So, did you ever go to Casa Bonita?
I never did.
So-
I did now.
All right, quick show of hands. Who wants to do the wave? That's what I thought. Who actually went to Casa Bonita before the reopening? Do you remember the mine car? I took that out, right? And then the chef that you're talking about, me and my friend come in sweaty as fuck. We just did a whole mine cart onto furniture dollies
Yeah.
where the things tilted in off the fulcrum, so then we just had leverage to pull a cast iron minecart onto a box truck, and then we almost got in a fight with a homeless gentleman.
Yeah, because they'd still be walking around.
Yeah.
And he's still a gentleman.
Well, because my friend Colton, he looks like Pinocchio, and this guy was like talking shit to him. He's like, oh no, they were closed, and the guy walked in. He was like, no, it looks like pretty open to the public. And then he looks at me, and goes, and then took like 3 steps out and started talking shit to my friend again. And then we get to lunch, and the guy you're talking about is like, what do you want? Because he thought we were actors just fucking around.
That's so funny.
Guys, go to the new Casa Bonita.
That's dope.
All this
You gotta
stuff.
make a reservation now, right?
Yeah. Hey,
Make a reservation, huh?
Josh, I will
I have
be telling
no
people to make reservations.
Do you want to go?
I'm down.
Yeah.
We should
It's a
go.
family affair.
Oh my God, the four of us at
I'm
Casa
actually so
Bonita.
down.
I'm gonna die.
I was showing Josh.
If you get up,
All my dead family.
If you can get up there, if you can scramble up those rocks fast enough, it's not legal, but if you're quick enough,
If you're quick enough.
I've been on high dives.
And that's something you're known for is your
Been
speed.
40
I'll
years.
show you
hasn't
the
done it.
I'll show you the exit. I put the moss on the rocks.
It'd be
So we-
cool
we've
to
got
get
it
kicked
in
out across the
already.
meter for diving.
Hey Tony, we found truffles in a refrigerator in the back.
He just walked it into the oven. It was so
he
weird.
took my Apple Wallet Founders Members Club.
I did try to get kicked out of the old.
The metal ones will be delivered in December.
Oh yeah, oh
That's
yeah,
the word
sure.
on it, all right?
I did kind of get kicked out of the old.
Do you know how long it took to put rust on the toilet?
We've been
3
working on that
days.
for ages now.
In the old Cosmopolitan, I almost got thrown out because I was trying to pick up the
Kids.
They had a mariachi band as you're upstairs, and the girl was smoking hot. I was like,
Dude, the side room where they have
You guys are uninvited.
where they used to have the magician, right? They used to do that same thing. It was the side room. But
yeah, the magician decided we
it
suck.
would be like, hey, we're full, so you don't get to be by the fucking cliff. You're gonna be in the side room watching a magician.
Yeah.
And it felt like the Titanic, and the whole time I was like, I hope to God we get a nice birthday.
Or just somebody has a heart attack.
Poor
Yeah.
girl, I saw her like 5 times making tortillas. You make tortillas all fucking day long. How much they paying you?
Yeah.
Alone.
You get paid by the tortilla, or you get paid by the hour.
Pardon. Como se llama? You make my flag rise.
That was the only best part. That was the only food I could eat was a fucking tortilla.
I can take you away from this baby girl.
Yeah. To the country fair.
You and the mariachi girl, come on.
All right, hey,
You make tortillas and
Yeah.
sing together.
I got a gig in Nebraska. Let's
300-pound fucking t-shirt.
Margarita. Oh, hey, actually, so they have a song at Casa Bonita called Margarita from Elvis.
go. Yeah.
Tony has a song called Margarita about a stripper at Daily Dance.
Her real name was Mercedes, but we don't like it.
Her real name was
Yeah.
Mercedes, not the name.
I mean, her real fake name was Emerson.
But, all right, so you ready for the next part of this?
Oh God, yes. This is gonna be awesome.
Well,
There better be some fucking good news in Denver.
yeah, the Broncos
The
won.
Broncos kicked ass.
Oh, who they play?
Dude, they put it, Atlanta. Just beat the shit out of them.
Well, they're a bad team, so.
I know, 7 sacks on the season. GM. Oh, and by the way, Benito had 2 sacks today, so he's at 9.
Did you have any money on it?
Never.
Oh, really? You don't sports bet?
No. I don't bet at all. I love my money.
He's not allowed to.
I just
He's on KOA.
Every time I go to Vegas or whatever, it's like, well, they got my money.
All right,
$50. I've been there for a week.
I'm gonna gamble with my life.
every day.
Every
I
day.
gamble with my feet if I'm going to get diabetes or gout.
Well, Truffs is a pretty good gambler. I mean, he
What's
does.
that?
I think it's gonna be diabetes.
Diabetes?
A lot of people do,
I just,
but I'm not a sweets person. I'm a fucking
I
like,
know, but you still eat right.
fuck you, bitch.
Oh, whoa!
Sorry, all right, fuck you, friend.
Good save. Good save.
but,
Fucking fat shaming.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Wow.
when's the last time you had your feet
So I'm saying, that's
checked?
not diabetes.
Last night when they were in your fucking ex-wife's mouth.
Yeah, well, she. Could you put both feet in
She
there
was-
for me, please? And by the way, which one? I have 3 of them.
Oh, you know which one.
Do I?
Let's get number 4, man.
All right, can you read this first one? It seems awkward if I read it.
Oh,
with the
yeah, I actually
context
know
of
this
the-
person. She owes me money. Kelly Holmes, so you owe me money. All right, thank you. Native Max magazine spotlights the heritage and evolution of indigenous fashion. When indigenous model Kelly Holmes started out in the fashion industry, she didn't see a platform for Native American, so she created her own Native Max magazine.
Her name's Kelly.
Kelly Holmes, everybody.
Yeah.
She got any native blood in her at all?
Yeah,
she's
she's native. She does. They do stuff. Yeah, but
I was just curious, kid. I was like,
yeah, man. Yeah. There's a lot of indigenous models. for like 1 year, and then they like quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They meet a white guy.
Same with like bisexual white comedians.
Then they just fizzle out.
No, they just. All right. Oh.
Get scared straight.
I gotta do native stuff. Need some native.
Oh, I need Jesus. All right. You're savage.
As much as I need
I
smallpox.
believe Jesus was a native.
Smallpox. Man, the vaccine exists. When a white person gives me a blanket, I'm like, cool, free blanket.
Yeah.
That's so bad. That's really bad. I'm sorry. And I apologize.
That's fine.
My
You could get me free
forefather
beer all night,
assholes.
man.
You get free beer all night.
Hey PJ, while you're behind the bar, you want to just give me a shot glass full of tequila?
I'll do a shot. Do you want a shot?
I'll take a shot of tequila.
Oh, no, you're not drinking. That's good.
Found the low.
She's on antibiotics.
She's on antidepressants.
I know. They don't dissolve in the liver anymore.
If you take an antibiotic and chase it with a shot of tequila, everything goes away.
Everything, I'm almost immediately actually. It's
Yeah.
science. As a woman who's seven.
I normally drink a lot of tequila and chase it with a dragon.
I like Oxy and a six-pack.
I've been chasing that one for years.
Yeah.
Is that it? The only one?
Well, no, because now
We're waiting for
You're
shots.
mad?
we go into the call-in section
Call it.
where people eating
Somebody
or
said
getting us
call.
drinks. While we drone on for a second so people can chew.
Maybe you should put the phone number down.
I forgot what it was, but I will pull it up real fast.
720-663-8296.
PJ, please don't ever bring it back up again.
720-663-8692. I think.
Keep trying to colonize me.
If that fucking phone rings, it's gonna be a goddamn miracle. Although soon we'll be live. 720-663-8692.
You may want to go in the back for this one.
In the back.
Maybe.
What happened to that?
It might be 9286.
It might be.
I don't know.
Is it on?
Call me
It's on the
fucking.
calendar.
What are we cheersing to?
Is it going to? Hey,
Did you already take your shot? That's so funny.
No, I
you just
didn't.
wanted a
No,
shot?
it went to voicemail.
Tony didn't get minutes.
No, I fucking signed up, and I'm paying like $30 for nothing.
You bought the phone for $30.
No, I'm on a plan, remember?
You're not.
You were the one that came up with it too.
I like this segment, guys. This is.
I told you it was going to be something special.
Yeah.
We gotta get her involved.
How many episodes have you done?
3.
With these guys.
4?
I'm asking Emma. Like I'm throwing it to her.
I think it's 5, right? It's 5.
Let the men answer. A woman's to be seen.
It was
not
2
heard.
A woman is to be over there on the phone so Ryan can call in.
That's great.
So that we can do karaoke.
I think we're ready.
I'm trying my hardest, man. Hey, Ryan, you're doing a good job.
720-663.
206.
Go in the back and call the goddamn thing.
It's either 9286 or 869.
BJ's mad about the bit. BJ's just like, fuck, I'm
Hey, we got a live caller. He's live in the bar.
Oh, east of the Rockies. I'm your host, George Norrie.
I like how you guys match. All right, I think that means you guys are gonna stay together longer. All right, beautiful couple. Unless are you guys related?
Is that your sister?
Oh.
In that case,
They're related,
Hey,
but
apparently
not.
white girls like natives.
Somebody think about it.
because of our per cap.
No, because then Bella would have married
Nothing?
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Is that
He fucked an infant. I know that. It's weird.
Yeah. That's fucking weird as shit. You know
But
what
I still have 2 more movies left, so I haven't seen that part yet. So I'm Team Charlie.
What?
I'm Team Charlie.
Our phone's not ringing.
He also didn't fuck the infant. He's just like, I'm waiting for this infant to grow up so I can fuck.
Oh, the invitation. Yes.
All right, quick show of hands. Who likes Led Zeppelin?
I I like the people that they ripped off better.
Whoa. Hey.
I was listening to KGNU and the DJ
Led Zeppelin's a Greta Von Fleet cover band.
oh my god, I was listening to KGNU on the way home one night, and the guy, DJ, is like, I'm gonna play all the songs that Led Zeppelin ripped off by the original artist. It was fucking amazing.
Are you guys gonna do these shots?
Are we gonna do the phone?
No, I'm gonna walk around back and forth like some hardcore
Well, you're already
singer
off
between the phone and the shots.
You're already off camera.
I'm a person just like you.
I walk this lonely
I'm ready,
road
Josh.
on the...
I have this lonely chode.
Yeah, I do.
What are we cheersing?
Swimming bow-legged people.
All right.
Dude, big old cowboys rubbing my leg.
Hey, to Columbus. May you do it again.
No, I should not be laughing. Damn, I'm going out.
Well,
Maybe the tortilla lady will be there.
Was he the first? No, he wasn't.
Remember the tamale lady that was like killing people and like putting them in the tamales?
Really?
What?
In
They
Albuquerque.
were good tamales,
I
to
thought
be
it was a
fair.
dang long pig.
In Albuquerque.
I want long pig.
I'd give it a try.
Debbie's Animal Rescue sponsors all of our
Long pig.
podcasts, and her family makes fucking tamales every year. And Demi won't bring me any, so I've been flirting with her grandma.
I'm just wondering if you like eat a Mexican girl if she's spicy.
Yeah. Demi's
I'm
like,
not so big.
yeah,
Spicy tamale.
because the grandpa is still in the picture.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Call that spicy hot chocolates.
The meat and potato.
Don't talk to your grandmother that way, Debbie.
That'd be crazy.
Hey, call me Papa.
Oh, Demi, I don't know. Demi, are you sure you should be taking that mini smallies?
I have to say, we gotta give a shout out to Demi because she's been really sick. I hope she gets better soon.
Comes in
Fuck
for
out of her.
stems.
She got some sort of infection, and then one doctor gave her something that makes it worse, and then the second doctor gave her a steroid, which makes whatever was already worse.
That's not bad.
So she's doing all right now, but fun fact for you.
Yeah, smallpox will get you. You know?
Not with
Not a
that.
callback, you know what I mean?
Most of the time,
I've
for
already
whites,
apologized for that. I apologize. I don't know what the fuck was that.
did you try PJ? What is it doing? I'm looking at the phone. Hey,
Can I help you with something?
with the phone.
sure, we can look at it.
Yeah, look at it together. Let's troubleshoot this.
While we're live.
Yeah, we're fucking live, dude.
Maybe try to call PJ?
He tried twice and it went to voicemail.
No, call him.
Well, Ryan has also been in the back trying to call.
There's also software updating.
Well, we'll try
It's
this next week.
13% complete.
All right, well, PJ, just come up here and ask your question, then.
Or you could just shout it.
No. Otherwise, it won't
microphone.
be. Yeah. Otherwise, it won't be on the podcast.
PJ is like one of the. I don't know. He's my roommate. I can't say.
You guys live together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we fucking
Stanford and
lived
Sons.
They were
You should have
roommates.
seen his fucking
Moving on.
bartending map.
But all in the family.
We killed this place last night.
Hey, first time question asker, long time listener. How the hell you lose your job being the voice of that mammoth?
Oh, man. Dude. Thank you for that question.
I'm gonna be the next Tim Dillon.
Who you fuck?
I was curious about this one too.
Oh man, there's this guy. His name, he runs the Nuggets too. His name's Craig Dizerin. He's a fucking asshole, man.
Is that the guy with the drum?
Can we say his name a little louder? Craig Dizerin?
Dizerman, yeah, he's like the guy like calling the whole thing.
Okay.
He's the head of in-game entertainment. He thought I was dumb the entire time. Like, it's fine. I loved that job. It was so fun to get into that stadium and be like I did like a beer pong segment.
Yeah. I made that beer pong table.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's
at my
cool.
job. It's at my job right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yeah. Anyways, I had a great time. I did a season. People still come up to me being like, "We miss you so much, Josh." And like in the summer, he gave me a call. He's like, "Hey, Josh, you did everything we asked of you, but we're not gonna have you back." and then click. That was it.
POS.
Dude, isn't that
So
crazy?
no explanation, no nothing?
So nothing, no feedback, no being like, you could do this better, do that better. Yeah, I saw his text. I don't know. There might be a world, not this next season, but like in 2 years where I can come back and do it. But it's like it was like 9,000 people.
Yeah.
Like and they like respond to energy, and I'm only energy.
You got a great voice. You got a great
So I went to radio broadcasting.
Like
Do you have any idea how jealous I was of you having?
Oh, really?
Yeah. But at the same time, I was like, fuck yeah, at least it's like Emerson.
Yeah.
You know, like someone who's fucking rad.
Yeah.
But no, that shit was sick as fuck.
Yeah.
One of my earliest birthdays.
Yeah.
You know, the one that I actually invited people to, where my dad wasn't a belligerent drunk and all sorts of shit, was at the Mammoth game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've been going to the Mammoth for like 20 years.
Hey there, listeners. Hi, this is me, Josh Emerson, Mayor's Award winner in 2023. Go to Mammoth games. They're so fun. They cost $20. You can get cheap beer. You're in Ball Arena, and you get to see people beat the shit out of each other. All right? We're talking natives. We're talking puppy white people. We're talking Canadians that got lost. All right?
Is it lacrosse?
Yeah, it's lacrosse.
I thought they were like the Outlaws or something.
The Outlaws are the minor league outside team.
Oh,
That's like the DU Pioneers, so the outlet.
well,
Yeah. No. The Mammoth are professional. Well, semi-professional.
They won that fucking championship. And
Make
they
money.
so yeah.
If you make money, you're the
sticks
best.
around.
Yeah, they went to the finals the year that I was there.
Yeah.
And during the playoffs, they gave all the playoff stuff to my partner, and I was like, I could see the writing on the wall that they're trying to move away from me. But then she would invite me, she'd split the money with me, and then I would just have fun at the playoffs.
See, that's pretty rad.
Yeah. Dude, shout out Katie, man. She's still on the radio now. She's great.
Katie?
Katie on the radio.
Katie on the radio does a lot of like promotional shit.
Shout out to Katie on the radio.
Yeah, she's very lovely.
All right, Brian. All right, just kidding.
It's still uploading.
I know. That's the whole joke, Tony.
Let's sit over there while they fight. All right.
I hate it when mommy and daddy fight. You get to choose.
Normally we have Snicker bars, but I had a little dental work and I can't fucking eat a Snickers bar.
That's
And I
I'm
live in
angry,
Someone's
motherfucker.
hungry.
And I live in a
literally
van
pissed
down
off.
by the river. All
I
right.
pissed off 3 people last night and enjoyed every fucking minute of it.
As
Well,
you
you're
should,
pissing off
God
one
damn it.
right now. Just kidding. I love Tony. He pays my child support. But
That's nice.
Not late.
all right, going into the next thing, Josh,
Yes.
Mr. Emerson.
Yes.
Earlier, when I was asking you about all the cool things you've been doing, obviously Casa Bonita,
Sure.
fuck the Mammoth, shit. For the time being.
For the time being.
Yeah.
What was the guy's last name again? Was your fucking last name like Blocker or what?
Oh, Dizerman.
Dizerman.
Yeah, he's like a miserable motherfucker.
But earlier you were talking about.
I mean, oh my god, what the fuck is he thinking? Is he still
He's
there?
lost a gem, is all I know.
Thank you. Thank you.
An absolute gem.
You guys are magic too.
I know, I noticed that earlier. I almost wore a beanie too.
I forgot I was wearing one.
Somebody would have had to
Hey,
change.
it's fine.
It's like Al and Pamela.
That's right.
And
You
you
have
also-
a beer, and you've been a beer. Okay.
Not time and time again.
It keeps happening to me.
God damn it.
All right, go ahead. Finish the question.
Maybe.
All right. Forgot what I was going to ask. Thanks. All right. Close it off. All right. No, I was going back to what Emma was saying earlier about all the cool things that Joshua Emerson has coming up.
Sometimes.
Nailed it.
Like the NPR thing.
Oh yeah, Christmas extravaganza, Colorado Public Radio. I can't. It goes live out. Like I can do
What
like,
channel? Do you know?
Which?
What radio? Like 89.3 or is it 90.1?
I think they're both, but yeah.
I'm not moving the futon tonight.
Well, Mark's got to have somewhere to sleep. So. He'll be warm.
We're
Well, I'm going to listen for it.
Yeah, please do. They broadcast it live as well.
We
and
should have a listening party.
And then it's really hard. It's really hard not to say the N-word. You know what I mean? Because it's like they
I
can't
think that
stop
might be
it.
when you do it for you. You've been itching for a while now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Australians, like because they didn't have black people in Australia, the Aboriginals are the ones that say the N-word out there. That makes me want to travel to Australia just like everybody.
And the other guys
Yeah,
just
they
say
call it, like,
abos.
I thought you were going to say native. I'm on a roll tonight, I'm sorry.
Some sort of roll. You're more of on a butter braid.
Apologize for smallpox, alright?
Tony's on a butter braid.
Trash.
What was your question?
This was the part where you're supposed to plug everything.
Oh, my bad. Hi. DangerEmerson.com. It's not up yet, but I'll put stuff up there eventually when I get to it. I don't know. I do stuff. I do a lot of stuff with the Denver Art Museum, Museum of Contemporary Art, with Colorado Public Radio, with Illuminative. Netflix is a joke. I'm doing a film festival next weekend, LA Skins Fest. We're gonna be premiering that movie that me and Jeff made together. It's going to be at the Chinese Theater, which is crazy to think
That's
about.
fucking hella cool.
Yeah, it's a big one, the big famous one.
Remember when you're
Ever played Grand Theft Auto 5?
Have you ever played Tony
Every
Park?
day in my
Yeah.
Just
Tony Hawk's
remember-
American Wasteland?
When you get the HBO gig, I want front row center, alright?
I got
We
you.
get fucking trash.
Always, dog.
Dude, I can't wait. You're
I love
really
that.
moving up. I think it's awesome. Like a lot of comedians
Yeah,
are
thank you so much
like
for-
stagnant. You are not stagnant. You're
Thanks,
always got something going on. And I really, and you always make me laugh, which like the other 300 comedians never make me
Oh,
laugh.
man, that means a lot to me, Tony. Yeah. You say something nice about me now.
Oh no, I said we're really proud of you. And
Thanks, Mom. Like the
And
penguin.
no, it's really nice to see you continue to move up in the opportunities that you had and build the way that you've been moving the last year and a half has been really cool to watch.
Cool, I appreciate that.
It's a lot of work, man.
It is, and you're very dedicated. I told you the other day that I've really been enjoying the videos and stuff that you've been doing.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, the production, everything, the thought process that goes into it, you can tell you're intentional, and it seems really fun. So it seems like you're liking what you're doing, which is half the battle too, you know?
Yeah, I was rich before this. I had a degree, I had a career in finance, and then my mom died, and COVID happened, and then I realized this is what I want to do the rest of my life, and so I was like, why not do it well and try to get really good at
And
it.
you really are. You really are.
And it'll never be enough. I always chase after what I don't know what, but I'm always going to be chasing.
I've been playing music for 30 years, and I ended up in Cook, Nebraska with some rancher for my legs.
You should have let it. You should have slowed that out. You know what I mean? You could have had a tractor.
I think his
dog.
name was Hank. Carl.
Troubles, why are you mad? Like,
I'm not mad. I'm just
disappointed.
No, he's not.
No, I'm just thinking the guy's name should have been Peggy instead of Hank.
My boy, I'm right.
Helen.
Tony's in a Cock Hudson.
Can we just say that John Redcorn is one of the most positive examples of a Native American in like television?
No. Remember the whole casino episode?
No, I don't remember that.
Watch that one.
Really?
Yeah. He goes crazy to get this fucking government money just so his metal band can play. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a hole in my pocket.
Yeah.
Where my money is.
Yeah. But outside that, yeah, I do agree. However, I just wish somebody would love me like Nancy loves Dale.
You want to be the cuck? You want to be in the...
I just want to be happy and stupid.
I can't say
Halfway
that.
there.
Oh, fuck. Well, this is an amazing episode, though.
I appreciate y'all.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got my ass off.
I'll say something nice about each one of you. I've always respected your sense of style. I think that is very underrated.
Thanks.
Also, your improv is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Your riffing ability. It's like that's why I'm surprised. Like he wrote a joke. That what?
Yeah.
Tony, I appreciate you so much.
All my heroes didn't die from improv.
Just don't do cocaine.
This is a fucking impression.
Emma, rock the wind.
I took him up to Nebraska
Yeah.
when she was the darkest person there.
He took me to Pawnstock, which is a gypsy fest on the side of the
4,000
highway.
people. Cool.
And I opened up for a gospel clown duo. And when you like watching people in the rain play hacky sacks outside of their fucking RVs, and then they stop and like start listening to your jokes, you're like, all right, that's
Well, it's funny
something.
because McCook, Nebraska is where I was, but Vic is like, and you said your impressions, and we heard people laughing all the way back through the campsite. We're like, God. You got him, man. You got him.
Thank you.
No sound.
I used to do the Miss Piggy one. And then, well, it was Miss Piggy auditioning for your favorite movie.
Speaking about
And
costume,
then I did the Sushi High show with Kate and Brad, and somebody was like, Schindler's List. So I had to do Miss Piggy and Schindler's List.
you did the whole costume
Hey,
Anita
this
thing.
could have been a person. I didn't know enough. Yeah, it was just Miss Piggy in a red dress.
He did his own thing on
People at
costume.
Sushi had to start putting rocks in the table.
Which, by the way, Vic said you're welcome back anytime.
You may leave as soldiers, but you will be hunted. Alright, sorry, my apologies. Go on.
Oh yeah, Tony. I think your commitment to this place and to keeping a part of Old Colfax and Old Denver alive is such an important thing for the city. And it's all community based, and it's all organic, and it's all like in ways that like is really loving. I think we need more people like you, and I'm happy you're here because it's also you're also like. You're putting seeds in the next generation too, you know what I mean? Wait, no.
Tony's Team Edward.
Carefully plant seed.
What grows from that? We have to witness it.
Tony Layer seed.
I just think like
No,
the one
gonna
thing about the
actually-
Lair, the one thing about
He's
the
got
Lair is we
he got
support
snipped.
everything that is good. I mean,
So-
like comedy, music, everything. If you fucking really want to go after it, I'll support you 100%.
Yeah.
I'll do
So-
everything in my power to make sure you get something.
So my first comedy set was at Mouth House, where I met Sam and Bori.
What happened with that relationship?
We're still friends, but it's not my fault Emily hates me. Why don't you show it? Wait, hey, why don't you show everybody your Ozempic track marks? Bitch.
She does look great now too, by the way. She does. It worked.
I have no comment.
But they were like, hey, if you want to do comedy, you should go to the Lions Lair tomorrow. And then Tony let me do comedy in the booth when I was like 17.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then when I started working here, Tony was like, I would sell my own car to make sure that the people who work here get paid.
Yeah.
And then the door deal we have here is, the sound guy gets his commission, and then the band split everything equally. So outside the sound guy shit, and if the show is as populated, Tony just bites the fucking sound guy
always
fee,
make sure
so that people will still get the door. And outside of those like principles, I wouldn't fuck with this place as hard as I do. So.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real. It's like, that's the type of work that.
He let Alex and I do karaoke,
Oh no.
which is supposed to be happening right now.
You have to do this. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I fucking hate karaoke.
What? Guys, who's ready for karaoke?
We're gonna give a shout out for PJ because he's killing karaoke.
Oh, give it up for PJ. everybody.
Keep going for PJ, keep going for Alex.
Papa Jr.
Thank
Papa
you.
Joseph.
There would be no PJ without Alex.
And thank you, Emma.
Oh yeah, Emma, you're great. Every time I've seen you, it's made me happier in my life, and I just can't wait to see if you decide to do something with your life. You know.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm still undecided on that one.
You know,
Got her.
Grace Daly should be fun.
But this has been episode of
8.
Laxin and Lair with your host
Chuck Gibson.
and your other host, myself Truffles, and our other co-host.
Emma. Emma.
And our special guest
Don't forget to send a letter to name Emma.
at
2022
I mean,
East
honestly,
Colfax,
Emma. He's trying to read their address.
Denver, Colorado 80206, and it has to have a fucking stamp on it.
Otherwise, we're not getting any EBT.
Yeah, and you can't call in. All right. At least
Our phone's still downloading.
Leave us a
so.
voicemail.
Next week we'll have live calls.
Yeah.
A live one.
Are you at home alone? Call Tony Leaks.
Hey, baby.
It's totally
What
awesome.
are you wearing? You got clothes on?
All right, boys.
Hey, baby, I have equity.
Call toll
Equity.
free. Laxin Lair.
Do you want to do it in the back of the
Are
head?
you single? Do you want hot individuals
How many
to
girls have you said
call?
that to?
Call
No comment.
Tony's.
Well, this has been so fun. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
This episode has been sponsored by Demi's Town, where else you can have lots of thrift store and electronic photography out of Denver, Colorado.